In this video, we're going to talk about what to pack in the winter for your next Las Vegas trip for guys. Next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the Las Vegas series. Today we are going to talk about what to pack in the winter for your Las Vegas trip. Now, I have my giant away luggage. As you know, a lot of people will like to come here just for a couple of days, but I usually come here to film and live stream and do a bunch of videos, so I have to have my huge luggage. So I bring my large away luggage, not sponsored by the way, I'd like to be, but these were actually bought. We have a whole set, me and my parents. We have the large black luggage, the medium, and two small ones. Away luggage is the perfect luggage to have. It's nice and light and it fits so many things, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I have packed here for the winter time in Las Vegas to help you dress correctly for your walks around the strip, nights out in the club, or to a show or a football game. Let's check out what we have in the bag. Alright Jaycationers, so let's start off with the clothes. There's gonna be no particular order. I brought a nice little wool Forever 21 zip-up jacket. It's got two pockets in the front, two pockets in the side. It's really nice and insulated and warm. You got your zipper, and I'm telling you, this has kept me warm here on this trip. I was wearing this at a live stream last night. I mean, it's not really that cold right now in Vegas. It gets to about 50 degrees. This was perfect. I also brought these ripped jeans from Zara right here. Now, these worked out well because with the jeans, I wear tights under it because it gets pretty cold, especially if you're showing some leg. So I wear some tights under it. But these are great because you could wear these jeans into dinner or a club if you're going to a show. These are perfect, and I'm not one to bring a lot of dress clothes to Vegas nowadays because I'm kind of over the club. So I bring more sporty clothes. So this is something I'd wear more to dinner. Also, I like bringing these types of athletic pants just in case I go for a run or for a walk. I usually like having zip-up pockets on the sides. I feel like it's a lot safer when you're going around Vegas. So these don't have zip-up pockets, so I mainly use these to sleep in. These are really nice and comfortable and elasticy. Love these Nike pants. And another thing that I bring is a turtleneck. This is an H&M turtleneck, and if I'm going to dinner or something, I'll just throw this turtleneck on and match it with this jacket right here. It does get cold here in Vegas. When I was here in December, my uncle was dropping me off and it got down to like 29 degrees, so it can get pretty cold here. I do have my trusty scarf, but I brought two different types of scarves. This is one, and then there's another one that I just put over my head that serves as a neck warmer, and that actually suffices more. I haven't really used this scarf. It's just a normal H&M scarf. Then I'll bring like 4 of these undershirts to wear. You can never have enough of these, and especially if you want to layer up in the winter, it really helps. As well as bringing some beanies. I brought way too many beanies on this trip, but I brought my Padre beanie because you guys know I always want to represent my Padres. And then I have this long john type hoodie that I got from Forever 21. I haven't worn this yet, and this is towards the end of my trip, but I haven't worn this yet. This is nice to wear too. If you want to wear it to dinner, it looks a little nicer than your other sporty types of hoodies. I also got this from Jello on Christmas. This is a PSG t-shirt, nice and stylish. I like bringing t-shirts to wear either around the casino when I'm not going outside. So that was one of the t-shirts I brought. And then I brought another thermal gray long sleeve undershirt, and this helps out too as well when you're trying to layer up. Of course, you know, I love the win, so I had to bring this awesome OVO Las Vegas shirt, which I got over at the OVO store at the Win. And if I can list some of these items down in the description box, I'll make sure to list them down. This is a PSG long sleeve t-shirt as well, because you know long sleeves work. And usually around the weather right now, it's about 50-60 degrees. I'll just need to wear one of these undershirts, a long sleeve, and then a hoodie on top of it, and then a hat, and I'm good to go. I don't even have to wear the thermal under my pants, but I still do, and it keeps me a little warmer. And then I have this Paname PSG jacket that has a hood, so if it's raining, I have this hood and it's nylon. And then what I like about this, inside the Paname, it's got a huge pocket in the middle, and that really helps me secure some of my gear, especially when I'm live streaming. And it's safe because it's right in front of me. It's a pouch in front of me. And then I have a Nike Pro Dry Fit. It serves as a long sleeve shirt. And this was my Paris/Raider colored hoodie that I wore to the Raider game because yeah, we did the Raiders game on Sunday for them to clinch the playoffs, and they won. Just win, baby. Of course, going to a sporting event, so I had to wear my fabulous Raider Nation shirt, which a lot of people have asked me where I got this, and I got this over at the Raider Image store at Allegiant Stadium. That store is actually open throughout the year. These are my Nike Dry Fit pants. And they have zippers on the sides right here, so I feel safe when I'm wearing these because my wallet and my cell phone is secure. This is another pair of Nike pants that have zippers on the sides, and I really like those pants that have zippers on the sides. I'm wearing a pair of Nike pants right now that have zippers. I make sure to bring a lot of those in the winter, and then on top of using the tights. These are the tights that I'll be using today. I bought these are called Heattechs from Uniqlo. I have 2 pairs of these that I'll switch off on when it gets cold. And of course, I gotta have a Jaycation long sleeve, so I'm gonna wear this today after this video is over. If you guys wanna pick up my Jaycation gear with the Jaycation logo, I have a Teespring down below. We have hoodies, shirts, long sleeve shirts like this, and other stuff, so make sure you check that out. Ooh, and this is an important one. This is the neck warmer, the Nike neck warmer. I got this at Marshall's. This actually really keeps my neck warm, and I think when you keep your neck and your ears warm, you tend to not feel as cold when it gets colder. So this is actually a key item to bring to Vegas. Next up, I have a small tripod because sometimes I'm by myself and I want to stand my camera up and I don't have a table or something to put it on, and I use this mini tripod for it. So that helps. This is just a bigger tripod stick where I can put my microphone here, and then on the top I can use lighting. So I like using this at night because it really helps with me and having better lighting. And of course, you want to bring enough underwear. I bring, like, you know, maybe 1 or 2 extra pairs sometimes, because if you don't bring extra underwear, that's not a good thing. You gotta stay hygienic, right? This time of year, I like bringing long socks. And my favorite long socks I get are from Uniqlo. Sometimes they have deals for, like, you know, 3 for $12. So I get socks like this. These are all Uniqlo socks. All these are from there. I'm one of those dudes that like to match my socks. Oh, and then you can bring, like, you know, regular socks if you're gonna go for a run or work out. Obviously, I brought my Las Vegas Raiders socks for the Raider game. Get that full fit going on. And then 2 masks. Well, I have more than 2 masks, but I packed 2 masks here. I got my original Good Stock mask and my Padres mask. Haven't used it because right now I'm using the KN95 masks because those are a lot more effective out on the strip. Alright, Jaycationers, if you're finding value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps distribute this video throughout YouTube. I have a ton of San Diego, Las Vegas, and world content to come, so please consider subscribing. I try to do a lot of videos like this that are helpful to you travelers coming here to Las Vegas or wherever else I may be. I thought this would be a little unique, showing you what type of stuff that I pack for my types of trips and for the type of YouTuber or person that I am when I'm traveling. I always end up checking in a bag. I'm not one of those people that can bring a night pack and just come over here. I have to bring all my gear and all that good stuff, so I have to check in a bag when I come to Las Vegas. I like to bring an extra HDMI cord to plug to the TV if I want to watch YouTube, and that most of the time works on a lot of the hotels. And this is a metal wire with a lock that you can use to lock your luggage or other things up to like a post or something that's like solidly locked into something in this room, so nothing can be stolen or no one can take your luggage away while you're gone, just in case there's a break-in or something. So I use this stuff. This used to be more beneficial for me over at hostels because you're sharing a room with people, but I don't stay at hostels anymore. Now to the other side, I brought way too many beanies. I brought a Laker beanie. I actually bought this when I got here. You'll see it on my MGM Resorts review video. I got a Raider beanie. I got my SD Manapono beanie. Shout out to Manapono, one of my favorite brands in SD. And then I got a Barca, FC Barcelona beanie. I literally only wore like these 2 beanies while I was here. These 2 I didn't use a single time. Beanies are actually cool. They keep your ears warm while you're outside and it's really cold at night if it gets down to the 30s. Usually I'll just wear a hat. It can get cold at night, so a beanie would suffice. Maybe less beanies than Jaycation brings. I thought we were gonna do a nightclub or something or go somewhere formal this trip. So I bought these shoes from H&M. They're slip-on suede-like looking shoes. They're only like 30 bucks I bought them for. These are cool because you could pack these, they're not too heavy. And I even pack like sunglasses inside it or sunblock in it, but I ended up not using it on this trip. Since I'm a Key Australia fan, a huge Key Australia fan, I brought like 4 pairs of sunglasses and blue light glasses. So these are my black ones, my blue light glasses. These are my stylish ones that I bought at Planet Hollywood. And then I also have these too. 2 more pairs in these, my circular glasses. Love bringing pairs of shades here because I'm just really into sunglasses. A lot of people just like bringing 1 pair of shades, which is totally fine, and you can be more practical with your packing. It's different for each person. And then NFL has a clear bag policy, and on opening game of the Raiders, I went back in September and they gave me one of these free hip bags. It's a clear hip bag, and this is what I use to go into a Raider game. So if you're going to a sporting event, especially an NFL game, you're gonna need clear bags. They sell them over at the Raider Image, but I had this one, so I packed this along with me. And then it didn't rain while I was here in Vegas. I was here Saturday up until Thursday. So I got a nice umbrella here that I got for Christmas from Momcation, which has not been used yet. I'd bring an umbrella just in case, because if I'm live streaming and it starts raining, I can't get my gear all wet. Finally, I have this new era hat bag that I bring everywhere with me. I pack this everywhere with me to keep my hats nice and formed. I brought a LV hat, I brought a Raider hat, which I didn't use, and a SDCA Equipment Original Good Stock Distressed hat. Shout out to my homies, George and Moss. They're the ones that made that. And then I brought another beanie for some reason that I never wore. It's an SD stylish beanie. Port of San Diego mask and a couple of USB chargers for like my microphones, my cameras, and all that good stuff. And then finally, I brought a couple of junk bands that I wore a couple times. This is my Jaycation junk band, which you could find at the Something Sweet shop. This is my Raider junk bands that I put on because it was way too hot to wear a beanie inside that stadium. So good thing I brought my junk band with me. I took off the beanie because I was sweating. That's everything in the big suitcase. I know it's a little different type of video, but I hope you guys are liking it. Please give it a thumbs up. Another thing that I forgot to mention that I packed are a pair of slides. So these are my PSG Paris slides. I like using these when I'm inside the room, and during pool season you can bring these out to the pool. But right now they're just used within the room, so you don't have to put on your shoes or go barefoot or go with socks on these floors that you don't know how dirty they are. Next up, let me show you guys what's in my Nike toiletry bag. Now this is actually a golf ball bag, but I turned it into a toiletry bag, which actually suffices. So I pack Listerine, of course. It's essential that you have enough Listerine for your trip. Keeps your mouth minty fresh. And then I bring some of this Gillette deodorant, this clear gel. I really like that stuff. Of course, you gotta have your Lubriderm lotion. That really helps me stay not dry. I use this for my hairstyling. So I use classic Axe pomade. I mix it with this hairspray, and that's kind of how I get my hair styled with the blow dryer. And I also use this Axe Phoenix pocket spray. Really cool because it's nice and compact, and this keeps you nice and clean. Dove soap too for the shower. Of course, you gotta bring extra hand sanitizer, Gillette foamy gel, aftershave. I got my toothbrush, of course, with the cap on it so you can keep the brush clean. Some sunblock, just you never know. Even if it's winter, you still need to put on sunblock. Some Airborne and some Advils are in here. And sometimes it gets dry here in Vegas, so you need some eye drops. So these are my eye drops. Crest toothpaste in here. Make sure you have enough toothpaste for the whole trip. That one's been sufficing. I brought an extra deodorant just in case the other one runs out. I usually only bring one, but somehow this snuck in there. So I have 2 razors, but you only need 1. Cotton candy chapstick. That's pretty cool. I love the cotton candy chapstick. And to keep my face nice and clear, I use Clinique clarifying lotion along with this moisturizing lotion from Clinique as well. So this is some good stuff. Also cotton balls for the Clinique. Of course, you gotta have hot sauce in that bag, swag. So I have some Tabasco, a few hand sanitizing wipes to trim this part. Boom, a pair of scissors. I also have some band-aids just in case. You never know what happens when you're on a trip. And I also have some cologne. And I use herbal essences, this blue shampoo plus conditioner, so I don't have to bring shampoo and conditioner. I can just have 2 in 1, so I usually bring this with me and I use this all the time. Another thing I didn't mention was my retainers. If you guys have a retainer, I pack this with me with my carry-on just in case my bag gets lost, because it's hard to replace retainers. So I like to have this with me at all times when I'm at the airport. So I always just put that in my backpack. I'll just show you the backpack that I bring. I use this Miles board backpack that Rob Rass hooked me up with. And it's awesome because it's got plenty of secret pockets, room for my laptop, my headphones, my speakers. I also use this, my best friend gave me this as a best man present. This is my LV passport. I usually bring my passport, but I also bring my M Life Pearl and all my casino rewards cards and my vaccination card. I bring them all here so it's nice and safe and it doesn't get all jacked up. And I also bring an old student card just in case as well. I leave it here in my backpack or lock it up in the safe when I'm here. On top of bringing this backpack that's really spacious, it's called the Miles Jetpack. If you buy an e-board from Miles Board, you can get this for free if you use the promo code Jaycation. And I actually bought this strap on Amazon. I'm gonna list this, a strap and this carabiner. It latches on, and I use this to snap my camera onto my backpack when I'm walking around. And then there's also a bottle opener here as well and a GoPro holder on the side. So these things really are awesome. What's nice is this is meant for like putting a longboard in it. So it's also got a waist harness for you to use, as well as one for the chest. It really stays nice and snug on your back and it's pretty comfortable. On top of that, I bring a day bag with me. Especially when I'm live streaming, I need to have all my other equipment. So I bring this day bag that I bought on Amazon, which I'll list as well. Put a Jaycation sticker on this. Now, if you guys come and see me and run into me, ask me for a Jaycation sticker because I have those to give away. Oh yeah, these are 2 things that could be beneficial to you. Some mittens. So these mittens actually have, you could actually fold these up and cover your fingers, but your fingertips can be shown here so you can mess around with your phone. So I really like these types of mittens. I got my gimbal for my live streams and my Rode mics in here as well. And if it gets windy, I put on this wind muff and my extra cell phone for my live streams. That's what I have in here. And I also have a light for my camera. This is not about what to pack in what JJ packs. This is about what to pack in the winter for Vegas. So another beneficial thing that you can bring is a battery charger. This is my iPhone battery charger, and it also has USB 2.0, I believe. And then I have this little soft light box just in case I'm filming at night somewhere dark. And of course, you gotta have some mints, some icebreakers with you. So that's all I have in here. Also, you wanna bring extra hand sanitizer with you. And this is my Louis Vuitton wallet that I got over in London a long time ago. So that's what I usually have in my pocket. Yeah, right now I'm using the KN95 masks because can never be too safe right now, especially in January of 2022. That's it for what I brought with me in the winter to Las Vegas. I hope you guys like this type of video, so let's close it out. All right, Jaycationers, so that will do it for this video of what to pack for Las Vegas in the winter. I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, this is only stuff for males. You females, I was trying to see if I could get Norma to do the women's segment. Maybe she'll eventually do it on her channel. I don't know, I can't guarantee that. This is also what I'm wearing to the airport. So I have my Nike zip-up pants with a PSG hoodie, my distressed Padre hat, and then I wear these comfortable Ultra Boosts. So when I'm walking the strip, my feet are nice and comfortable. These are House Stark Ultra Boosts. And you can see the House Stark emblem there. I love Ultra Boosts. They're so comfortable, and I use them to run as well. And I have a few pairs of different types. I have a House Targaryen type and a Tatis type. I've always been a Nike boy, but these shoes are so comfortable that I'm wearing them all the time now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps distribute it throughout YouTube. Please consider subscribing, as I have a ton of Las Vegas, San Diego, and world content, food and travel to come. Check out my Patreon PayPal and Teespring if you want to help Jaycation in 2022. And we'll see you guys in the next video. And in the words of Jaycation, stay traveling, San Diego, Las Vegas. Stay warm out there.